join me, please? Good morning. My name is Lupe Ramos Montini, and I am an active leader here in the community for many years. And it was in this capacity that I first met Richard some 25 years ago. I proudly served as the chair of the committee to honor Cesar Chavez for the duration of our friendship. Richard was a steadfast supporter and active participant in the work that Cesar Chavez legacy represents. As we spread the spirit of social justice and the Si Se Puede attitude throughout greater Grand Rapids area. He had a particular passion for the work we did in support of students. During the planning of the social justice activities, Richard was always eager to ensure the students were ready, whether it be getting the flags ready for the march or in the social justice, in the gala that we have annually. He was very supportive of the students that received scholarships from Grand Rapids Community College, Grand Valley State University, Davenport University, and Aquinas College. I know that Richard would be very thrilled to learn that Ferris State University has now established a Cesar Chavez Scholarship, continuing the work that he held so dear. Richard was a proud member of Meyer Gardens, where he would
Everyone.
invite guests to join him and enjoy the beauty of the gardens. Each year, he graciously invited Esmeralda and me to spend a few hours with him, taking pictures, sharing conversation, and savoring the experience together. Our last visit to Meyer Gardens with Richard was during the past Christmas holiday season. Richard was an avid supporter of the Grand Rapids Police Department. He worked closely with many police chiefs, starting from Chief Dolan, Hegarty, Bell, Rohinsky, Payne, and now our current chief, Eric Winstrom. Richard firmly believed that the safety of our community was of utmost importance. As we take this opportunity to reflect on how we, as friends, will remember Richard Ortega, I would like to share some words from other community members who could not be here. But before I do that, I'm going to allow two other members of our community to give their few words. Tony?
Thank you. I met Richard first. So these words, when Lupe asked me to write them, I felt like I could go on forever, tell lots of stories. And I also felt like whatever words I would write would be the words that everyone here would already be thinking. But I'll read them anyway. First met Richard in 2008 when I was a school board candidate at a Cesar Chavez committee meeting, preparing for the march. He had a big, welcoming personality, and we quickly became friends. Richard warmly invited me into his community, and I gladly became a part of it. Over the past year, I've cherished seeing myself in the collages of friends he posted on Facebook. What amazed me most was how his friends became my friends. We are all connected because of Richard. His openness, his warm embrace, and his smile are now part of all of us. So I appreciate sharing this life with people.
My name is Mercedes Tui.
have known Dick, because if I said Richard, he would say who you're talking about. For many years. Mary, we have shared many occasions where laughter and joy would surround us because of who he was, because of that love, tremendous love he had for you. Is something that was always, that we cherished and we learned from that. So Dick will always live in your heart, as he will live in ours. And if Grand Rapids was to award a Peace Prize, Jimmy Carter wouldn't stand a chance, because it would be awarded without question to our beloved Dick Ortega. His only desire was to see the Hispanic community united, to be able to speak in one voice, to see us helping each other and reach for the stars. Latin American Services, under the leadership of Zoraida Sanchez, had an award honoring Dick's dad, and it was called the Leonard Ortega Volunteer Award. And I remember when he gave me the award, he says, I hope you remember who you're getting this from. So he was not his dad. Let's follow in Leonard and Dick's footsteps by treating each other kindly, by treating each other with respect. This is not a goodbye at all. This is just till we see each other again in that beautiful place and see snap pictures of all of us, whether we're ready or not.
Okay, another great friend, I call him Richard, and I cannot call him Dick. He always allowed me to call him Richard. I guess I'm the only one in the world, but Dr. Juan Olivares, retired president of Grand Rapids Community College and Aquinas College. Dick was a true friend and supporter to so many in our community. He was always generous with his time and talents, actively participating in both community and business development. As one of the few Latino business leaders of his time, he paved the way for many younger Latino entrepreneurs. Dick will be remembered for his incredible work ethic, selflessness, and dedication to the well-being of the Latino community. Richard was an American with deep Mexican roots. He will be missed. Dr. Juan Olivares, retired president of Grand Rapids Community College and Aquinas College. Esmeralda Rodriguez, Michigan Department of Social Services. I will always remember Richard's sweet and tender heart, his sense of humor, and his deep love for music. Our day trips to Meyer Gardens and visits to covered bridges had special memories. His talent for photography and drone work was truly breathtaking. Richard will forever live in my heart. Tom Almonte, Assistant Administrator, Pinellas County, Florida. It's hard to find the right words in a moment like this. I am just so grateful for the time we had with Dick. He wasn't just a friend, he was family. He had a unique way of brightening any room with his laugh and always showed up when you needed him the most. Dick taught me the true meaning of loyalty and kindness, and he never took life too seriously. His presence made everything better. Though we say goodbye today, the bond we shared will never fade. His spirit will live on in our hearts, our stories, and the love we continue to carry forward. Until next time, my brother from another mother. In closing my remarks this morning, I want to share a special photo gadget that Richard introduced during one of our visits to Meyer Gardens. So he started opening the special and so this great gadget, he would say, well, you can take pictures like this, you can stand it up. And we were intrigued. Bella and I were intrigued with the new special photo gadget. So this gadget will continue to capture stunning images, receiving Richard's life for years to come. So thank you to the Ortega family for allowing myself and friends to say some words, dear words,